Hi all, in this video I'm going to talk about a couple of reports in DevOps Smartboard. DevOps Smartboard is a custom dashboard tool for Azure DevOps. So I have made a separate video on this talking about what is DevOps Smartboard and what are its features. So you can watch there. In this video I'm going to talk about the user capacity report and the project details report and the user details report. Okay, so this is the DevOps Smartboard URL, devopssmartboard.com. Okay, and this is the home page, that is my org view. I can see the all the details about my DevOps organization. Okay, so let me quickly jump into the particular report, that is user capacity. So user capacity, or you can say the the effort assigned to the user, right? In Azure DevOps, what we do is like if I go to a particular project, so I'm in the same organization, and let me select the iteration here, okay, and say get user capacity. Okay, so before going to the report, let me show the projects here. So I'm following again same iteration 9, and the duration is 1st July to 31st July. Okay, and this is my details, right? So the capacity will be defined here for this iteration and for this particular team, right? And the work item, the tasks, basically the task will be assigned. So same thing happens for now if I have team members working across teams, right? A shared, distributed teams, or the resources are shared across different projects, right? So it's difficult to consolidate, uh, the effort assigned in each of the teams or in each of the team projects and see what is the total work assigned for a user. Okay, so DevOps Smartboard gives that data. If you want to understand what is the capacity defined across the teams and the projects, okay, for each of the user, then there is a multiple team capacity report. Now we're talking about the user thing, right? So let's see the report here. So after selecting the iteration 9, okay, and I can define what is now the working hours, right? Like all my team members work 8 hours per day or 9 hours per day or 8.5 hours per day, so I can define that. Okay, so once I do that and say get user capacity, so it gives me, like, based on the iteration selected, what is the sprint remaining days, right, or iteration remaining days. So it is total 15 days, so 15 and 15 days and 8 hours per day. So each user or each team member can work at the max 120 hours in this iteration. So, but if you see the report here down, I can observe here, this user is assigned more work, right? So this report talks about the work assigned, right? Like, we in the work item we have this remaining work field, right? So the data is captured from that field. So for example, this user is working in two projects, Parts and Tailwind Trader, and again in the projects in different teams. So let me go to the Parts Unlimited project here and see. So I'm in personal DB project, and I can see the user has 10 hours of work assigned here, right? And if I go to the web, and let me see how much work is assigned here. So 40 plus 35, so around 75. So 10 hours in the DB team and 75, so total 85 hours. So similarly for the other project also, the user is working. Okay, so if I go to the Tailwind Trader, okay, and I can see 25 hours in team 1 and in team 2 and the 20, so total 45 hours, right? So it gives at 45 hours. So this is the work assigned, but if I see the capacity, it may be less. So just 2 hours per day is the capacity assigned here, and maybe here also we can see the capacity assigned. Okay, it is 5 hours, so total it is 7 hours plus in different teams and different projects, right? So it's very difficult in Azure DevOps to get these details, but in a DSP or DevOps Smart Board, I can get at the project level, team level, and rolled up at the org level. Okay, so I can again here, uh, this entire report is based on a concept that all the team projects are following the same iteration cycle, same release cycle. Okay, I can also see like, okay, how many projects are following the same iteration cycle. So here if I click on V projects, I can see all these projects are following same iteration 9 as a sprint or release cycle. So this was about user, basically it's a user effort, right? How much effort is assigned to the user across teams and across projects. So that information we can get here. Now let me go to project details. Project details gives me the list of team projects along with what is the process template being used, what is the version control type, is it a git or the tf version control, right? And in the process template it can be agile, scrum, cmmi, or any custom templates. And what is the total count of work items being used, and who is the project admin of this project, right? So I can get that list here, and also I can know what are the extensions installed in this organization, right? So it gives me all the extensions installed in this DevOps organization. Yeah, I can go through each of those extensions here. So this was about project details. So let me quickly go to user details. The user detail report gives me the list of users in my organization and what permissions they have for the team projects. Okay, so I can just go and click on show hide so that I can just see the list of users, and I can click on any of the user and see the details. Okay, so this user has like I can click and see what are the permissions this particular user has in each of the team projects. Or I want to display all the users, I can do that. I can also filter by users, so I can just filter by users here, so only one user detail will be shown. Okay, and then I can again select back all. And also if I want to see this data in an Excel file, right? So and maybe I want to just download it and later view it, right, whenever I want. So there's a download report option, so I can click on that and download the report. So this gives me the same hierarchical level of data, and with the user, the email ID, the team project names, and what permission the user has. Yes, so this was about the reports in DevOps Smart Board. So we saw user capacity or the user effort, total effort assigned for a user across teams, across projects. Then we saw about the project details, which gives us the list of team projects with details like what is the template being used, what is the version control type, and total number of work items created, and who is the project admin. Then we saw the user details, so which gives the all the permissions, all we can even see, okay, this user is part of which group in which team project, correct, is a part of a contributor, is a part of a project administrator or reader group. So we can get those details in one view, which is again difficult in Azure DevOps. In my next video, I will again talk about the other reports or charts about DevOps Smartboard. Thank you for watching this video.